Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk about some stuff that's a little bit different than my normal videos. So here we go. It is a mess of things. That's my channel, so I'm not strictly interested in one topic. You guys remember that I had a video receiving this in the mail when I bought it, and you remember that when I changed it to consecutive, meaning that it would stamp consecutive numbers in a row, and I tried to stamp it down, it wouldn't retract the way it was supposed to be. I figured out what was wrong when I switched it back to repeat, and the problem seems to be that as it's retracting, the gears inside are trying to advance the next digit when you have it set on consecutive. And unfortunately, it's all rusted shut. So this thing is completely useless and worthless unless I take some time to completely refurbish it. And they're just not that expensive on eBay that it would be worth the time to refurbish it. I think I paid $8 for this one. And I think I paid $12 for this one, which is I bought this one after that one didn't work. I went with the cheaper one first. These are all extras in addition to ones that I already have. But what's supposed to happen is when you stamp it, it retracts and it stamps a number. That was 25. And as it retracted, it advanced to the next number, which will be 26. Because this one is rusted up, the mechanism that makes the wheels turn will not allow it to retract. So that one needs to have some work done on it. And also, it is completely missing the stamp pad. So I have to figure out a way to replace the stamp pad as well. So that's those. Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was I recently had my interest sparked in redemption cards. And so just out of interest to get information from them, I purchased a lot on eBay of expired and redeemed redemption cards. You can see that this one has the number scratched off, and they've already received their information about what the redemption card was. You can see this one is also scratched off. This was advertised on eBay as a lot of redemption cards, and those are in fact expired and redeemed redemption cards. But the rest of the lot is some advertisements, some more advertisements, some more advertisements, more advertisements. There's one that has a coupon code, a very generic coupon code for something that's not even baseball cards. There's more Topps Town where the cards come alive. So these are some kind of codes to receive packs, online packs. There's MLB The Show codes. There's codes to enter a contest for an all-star game. And there's more all-star game codes. Then these are some other contest entry form. These are not in any way what I would consider redemption cards. When you talk about baseball cards and redemptions, you're talking about cards that can be redeemed for another card. So that was kind of a bummer. This was kind of a bummer. And that brings me to the next thing that I wanted to talk about, and my theme music at the beginning of the video, which is a song called Entry of the Gladiators. I don't know why they call it that, because it's most often used for the entry of clowns in a circus. So what I wanted to talk about was the fact that even with this thing being damaged, worthless, broken, and inappropriately listed, the person who sold me this still got a positive feedback from me on eBay. And even though this lot of 100 expired and redeemed redemption cards only had 6 actual redemption cards, this person also got positive feedback from me on eBay. And so that brings me to talking about how people respond to criticism and resolving problems. Both of these people sold me products that weren't what they said. This was listed as, the condition was listed as used when it should have been listed as damaged and incomplete because it's missing parts. And this was just completely misrepresented as something that it wasn't. But the response that I got when I reached out to these two people was such a positive response and a worthwhile resolution to the problem that both of them still got positive feedback from me on eBay. So what I would like to point out about that is when you want to buy something on eBay, you really should look at a person's feedback, and you're not looking for only what the number is, but you actually want to go and read the feedback. And then you will be able to determine for yourself what the people's complaints were when they left negative feedback, and also how the person responded when they received any sort of a complaint. And what you're going to be looking for is people who responded in a positive way, in a constructive way, rather than deflecting blame onto somebody else or pointing out that other people also make mistakes. This woman could have easily said, "Oh, I didn't know it was broken, too bad for you," but she didn't do that. And this guy could have easily said, "Oh, when I bought them, the guy told me they were redemption cards," but he didn't do that. Both of them gave me a positive, constructive response. Also, there was a time, well, two different times, where I purchased cards on eBay, and the method in which they were shipped actually caused damage, destroying the cards. And both of those people still came up with a resolution that earned them positive feedback from me, as opposed to trying to blame it on the post office or trying to blame me for not asking questions or something. So that's my advice for the day. Take a look when you're dealing with anybody in a business setting. Take a careful look at how that person or how that company responds to problems that arise. And then you can determine for yourself if you want to take the risk of having a problem that does not get resolved in a positive fashion, or if you think that it's safer and more constructive just to avoid doing business with a person who is not going to respond positively to any criticism or any evidence that there is a fault with their product. Pretty amazing that I can get something that doesn't even work and was not advertised properly and still give positive feedback to the seller. So read that feedback and determine for yourself whether you think the person is capable of responding positively to problems that arise. Sorry if this video is kind of a downer in tone, but it does have positive information, I hope. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.